Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome back to another LEGO Harry Potter review. So today we're going to be looking at number 76388, Hogsmeade Village Visit. This set includes 851 pieces, originally retailing for $89.99 when it released on June 1st of the year 2021. This set was created as part of the celebration for the 20th anniversary of LEGO Harry Potter. Next year in 2026, we are expecting to see maybe some type of celebration for the 25th anniversary of the theme. I will be doing new reviews on all of the 20th anniversary sets leading up to next year, or at least throughout next year 2026. You can expect a lot of LEGO Harry Potter content, especially as I have been collecting quite the backlog of these sets. Now, the reason why I'm reviewing this set now is because we are expecting a large direct-to-consumer Hogsmeade Village set releasing in September 2025. Now, as of the time of me recording this video, there are leaked pictures of this set. Am I disappointed by the final outcome? A little bit, but mostly I'm a little disappointed in the pricing for that set, but we'll get into that when I do eventually end up picking it up and reviewing it, where you'll also expect to see a comparison to this set that you're seeing in this video. Box art, you get your 20th anniversary logo in one corner, and you get your main trio in the other, brand new for the year 2021. This box art style is the same that we're going to be seeing into the future unless they end up changing it. Flipping around to the back side of the set, we do get a note saying that there are 4 of those collectible wizard cards included, as well as just a quick view of the interior and your characters interacting. Opening up the box, we get 6 numbered bags to build this set, in addition to 2 sticker sheets and 2 instruction manuals. Seeing 2 sticker sheets in this set has me very concerned about what the sticker sheet's gonna look like for the new direct-to-consumer releasing later in the year. We get one on the regular sticker sheet print and one on the clear background, mostly for those windows there. Not sure why some of these other ones need to be printed on this. Instructions, back in a time when they didn't look like they just threw a PNG on top of something. You get one for each of the different buildings with their characters from the select bag. From the back, get your win guy. Back of this one, rebuild the world, piece count, and your advertisement for those collectible wizard cards that you would be able to get within the set, 4 of them. Depending on the bag distribution, you could get duplicates. Starting off our minifigure selection, we have the Boy Who Lived, Harry Potter, who is exclusive because we get these black mid-sized legs instead of the dark tan that we would have seen in other sets around the time period. Overall, fairly simple figure, not too exciting. You get that blue jacket, back printing, and the facial expression returning from 2019 for that year 3 version of Harry with a smile from the front, and then an angry look from the backside, hairpiece from 2018. Another Gryffindor student in Harry's same year, we have Dean Thomas rocking a brand new torso print and a brand new facial expression for the set. I really love getting the dark blue gloves on this figure, and again those mid-sized legs, which were only just starting to appear in sets. We get that double-sided facial expression, one with a smile, and one with another open-mouthed smile there. And we get the fin hairpiece to finish him off. Professor McGonagall, also exclusive, featuring brand new prints for her torso and dress. I really love the shine to this. Get the back printing for the torso at least. And we also see her hair instead of the hair hat combo, which I also think is really interesting for this set. I believe this is the only time that we've ever gotten her with just a hairpiece within a set. So far, I'm kind of disappointed we haven't seen one for Deathly Hallows. Facial expression is double-sided, should be the same one introduced in the Hogwarts Moment set earlier in the year. Madame Rosmerta, featured for the very first time ever in LEGO form. We get a brand new torso print, however the facial expression is a reuse from Guardians of the Galaxy. We would see this used on Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy, and we'd also see it used on Bellatrix Lestrange back in 2020. It's alright. I think they made a better one within the new set, or at least I'm not sure. Haven't really looked too closely at the 2025 set as I want to experience it myself. Hairpiece, though, I think is really good for her character. There's a look at the back printing if you're interested. And she also comes with one accessory, this hammer here to hammer up that Sirius Black wanted sign. On to the owners of Honeydukes, we have Mrs. Flume featuring some brand new prints for the legs and torso. I really love her outfit. I think it turned out really nice. I love the pink and purple colors, just something that you don't see too often, and then the sweet design from the back. Her facial expression, another reuse. This is the Helga Hufflepuff face, or I guess the Molly Weasley facial expression for the time, which didn't really fit her. I definitely like what they have included in the more modern day sets. And it also is just kind of confusing, seeing as this is another ginger character. Is this Molly Weasley in disguise? No, it's not. It's Mrs. Flume. A character we won't be seeing in the upcoming Hogsmeade set, we have Mr. Flume, who also works at Honeydukes with his wife. I don't know why he was not included in the new direct-to-consumer set, but we get brand new prints for the torso and the facial expression. Quick peek at that double-sided facial expression, we get a smile from the front, and then more of a concerned look from the backside. I like getting the beanie also in that purple color, kind of matching the color scheme that we have going on with his wife. Again, it is really just disappointing that he's not in the new set. It just doesn't make sense to my brain. To finish off our minifigure selection, we have the golden 20th anniversary Ron Weasley. The torso print would be a reuse to the Harry and Hermione that we'd see in the other golden figure sets. Facial expression would be unique though. Get the one facial expression from the front, no facial expression from the back, and a recolor of that 2018 hairpiece. Here's a look at the logo, which you'd see on the back of all of those 20th anniversary figures. And of course you get the wand in gold and the stand, that minifigure stand in gold as well. Before we move on to the builds, I did want to say that we get 4 collectible chocolate frog cards in the set. These are the 4 that I pulled from this copy. I do already own a full set of 16. These are all 16 cards that you would have been able to collect within these 20th anniversary sets, and it would continue on into the next year, 2022. Lots of memorable characters' faces on these cards compared to the current collectibles that are random in sets, those portraits, which they didn't even give us a list of all those characters compared to the ones that you see here, which they actually name within the back of the instructions, which is so kind of them. I wish that they would have done that with the portraits, but still, it's nice to see something unique for those who are collecting copies of all the sets. With our minifigures out of the way, let's take a look at those 2 buildings and those smaller accessories. The most exciting of the side builds included is this Sirius Black poster. We get a sticker from both the front and the back side of this panel piece. They are different stickers, so then you can see him shouting, and you can see him with just a regular calm facial expression from that side. In case you want to just change it out, pretend that it's moving. I do wish that there was a little bit more gray to this than just the black and white, but for what it is, it sets the scene for Prisoner of Azkaban quite well. I appreciate LEGO giving us a lamppost in this set as well. We get some snow at the base and some snow at the very top of it. Fairly simple build. Even more simple than that, we get this little bench, so then you can have Harry sit down and pout about what he learned at the Three Broomsticks. Nice reference. Starting with Honeydukes as Harry's pathway into Hogsmeade, even though he's not supposed to be there in Prisoner of Azkaban. I like that we get some extra sticker details just to add some extra details to the side walls. I like the windows, even though they are stickers, they don't look too bad. If you don't get any fingerprints under them, they look fine. I do have a gripe, though, of them just putting all of the stickers on a translucent background sticker sheet, because that's just... some of them are going to look a little faded. You can kind of see that with the middle Honeydukes sign just a little bit. Overall, color scheme-wise, I think they did a nice job. I especially love the roof design for this set, and for both of these buildings, the roofs, just, they knocked it out of the park, and I love just the snow all around the roofs. And also seeing this piece, which you typically see in the Hogwarts set, going inside the building. Starting with the bottom floor, we do get one spot that can be removed, that being this section from the middle, which I do really think this is a cool reference that they even decided to make these stickers. It's really insane. I'm interested to see how they do it in the new set. You can see the Honeydukes logo and just lots and lots of stickers here for like the cash register. We have the free sample spot, lots of little sweets going on in the background. And you'll see more sticker details from the side walls, which I'll try and get some better pictures of that just because the lighting isn't too great. And I'll put them up on screen just so then you can see like the lollipops. We have a brand new print as of 2021, the Acid Pops. We'll see if that makes a return this year. I really do hope so. We have what they were using as, I guess, a placeholder for the Bertie Bott's Every Flavor Beans, which we would see introduced in 2022, I'm pretty sure, as well. Again, lots of really interesting sweets in here. You can see the big bubble gum in the back and some cookies and those jelly snails, which I think is really cool that they referenced that as well. On to the top floor, we have a little Honeydukes box, which I'll open that up. So you can see there's nothing exciting inside it. And we get it stickered from both sides. Little bucket to pour on the fire if it gets out of control. You get a fireplace from both sides there. Little spot to cook something. And I also have to talk about from the very top, we do get this little sort of like, I guess, extra storage area for some sweets, or I don't even know what that's supposed to be, right above the two chimneys. Onto the Three Broomsticks, just like Honeydukes, I love how they were able to just create a lot of the sloped roof designs, and just being able to add the snow on top of that makes it look very festive. Starting from the bottom over here, we have the little canopy over the door. I love getting these stickers from the front with both the Three Broomsticks logo as well as just this little informational thing. Again, the attention to detail in the sets back in the day, I feel really blew it out of the park compared to what we see a lot now in 2025. I also have to appreciate the stickers from the side. We have that extra brick pattern just to add that extra detail, which I appreciate. We get some different window styles. We have these golden ones, which you can open and close as you see fit. And then we have some just regular window designs as you move up the building. Again, I just have to appreciate these roof designs and just the angles. They look really nice for the time period. Entering the interior, from the bottom floor we have the bar where we can stand Madame Rosmerta behind the counter. We have more sticker details behind her on the panels, and you'll see the same thing from the other side, a big butterbeer logo. We have a spot where you can sit some characters to enjoy a meal. We have a croissant, and then we have some butterbeer, which features the return of that butterbeer glass that we saw first introduced in the collectible minifigures line. I love getting that again in this set, and you get it twice, which is just a bonus. From the very back, you'll see the shrunken heads on the door. I love that they include that reference, and we also have a little portrait, which I believe that's supposed to be the founder of the Three Broomsticks. I'm not 100% sure, but that's just what I remember off the top of my head. And then we move on to the very top floor where we can place Professor McGonagall up here, and we can have Madame Rosmerta. If Fudge came in the set, if we even got Hagrid, we could have just placed them all up here and recreate that scene where Harry is under the invisibility cloak listening in on their conversation. Overall, not too bad a space. You get some sticker details from both sides of the wall. Spot to sit some characters, fireplace in the middle with some mistletoe and holly, little drawer spot, and a little step stool. So overall, for $80, is this set worth it? Well, this is the first time that we ever got Hogsmeade in LEGO form, so I certainly think this is a really great set for that. Comparing it to the direct-to-consumer that we're getting, those builds are way more impressive, and especially since they're all going to be on base plates. What I think this set has going for it, though, is a lot of the small little details, like you have that Sirius Black sign, and even just some of the things within Honeydukes. And the minifigure selection here, it's well-rounded. I think the minifigure selection in this set, even though it's not the main selling point of this set is going to be those two buildings. The minifigure selection, it works. You get pretty much all the characters that you would want to create scenes from the first time that you see this within the films. I guess another selling point of this set would be that golden 20th anniversary Ron Weasley. But again, minifigures, not the point of this set. If you were getting this back in the day, it would be for those two lovely buildings, which I think still kind of hold up to today's standards. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell to get notified about future videos. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!